welcome back to the We Are City channel for another episode of our Manchester City Master League. Of course, all these episodes, if you're part of the Silver or Gold Club in the We Are City membership scheme, then you will see all these episodes early. If you're part of the Bronze Club, you'll see extended episodes with not just highlights, the gameplay, the full gameplay. Now, it is the end of the transfer window. You guys have been voting. Did you think that we need to make some moves in January transfer window? And you guys did vote. You voted that we should make a move for a winger in the transfer market. And I thought, understandable, okay. So I give you guys the options in the market. They were Marcus Asensio, they were Dan Numa, and they were also Adama Traore. Two players out of contract. Asensio around 25 million euros. Traore around 10 million euros, Danjuma around 35 million euros. But you guys said, when you looked at the options that are available in the January transfer market, you know what, why don't we wait and go for a more starting winger in the summer, which is understandable. We will be making a move for a player in this market. Actually, a player in a deal that really is something Manchester City would do. The idea is to sign someone, loan them back to their club for them to join next summer. Perhaps be part of the squad, perhaps not, depending on the signings we do make. But also, we've had an offer for one of our players, which we're going to look into right now. And it is Oscar Bob. Leeds United want to take Oscar Bob on a 6-month loan to the end of the season. We're happy to accept that. Purely a loan move, not permanent deal. And Oscar Bob will join Leeds United till the end of the season. Now, with Oscar Bob joining Leeds United, we're thinking, well, we're lacking in the winger areas anyway. We've just got rid of another winger. We need to bring another winger in. So, for a player that's been in our youth system, he's had a really good game and a really good season in the youth system throughout so far. Had glowing reports already. Promoted to the Manchester City first team will be Carlos Borges. And there is Carlos Borges, 66 rated, right winger, left winger. Looking to get him a lot of game time. He's very quick, very pacey, similar in maybe style to Dyer and Bude, who is on the other side. Usually Borges plays on the left and Bude plays on the right, but Bude is right-footed, Borges is left-footed. Maybe we can have them cut it in. Maybe both of them will get a chance towards the end of the season. So in Pep Guardiola's manager office here with Cheeky Stein, our sporting director, he has said our scouts recommend a move for Ezequiel Ceballos. And Pep Guardiola's asking, well, is he player for the future? For now, he says next season is the aim. We can review him in training and we can agree personal terms already. A £24 million fee will be agreed and then we can sign the player. And Pep Guardiola says, thanks, look forward to signing the player and having him in the squad next year. Perhaps the new Julian Alvarez in Ezequiel Ceballos. And the player we've decided to move for in a sort of Julian Alvarez type deal is Ezequiel Ceballos, the 77 rated 20-year-old left or right winger, very versatile player at Boca Juniors, has caught my eye, has caught Manchester City's eye. We've already had a scout report from him and I thought, you know what better way than to bring him in and have him do what Julian Alvarez has done at Manchester City. Even though Alvarez is still getting used to the Premier League in this series, Ceballos is a very Manchester City style deal, isn't he? So Ceballos, you can see here, he suits playing in a sort of out defence formation, aggressive attacking though, more of a counter-attacking, short passing player, but we'll get him to develop into ours. He's got great skill. I mean, look at that, 4 for weak foot, so he can play on either side. I think he can do what Julian Alvarez does, so we will agree a deal for Ceballos. He has a £23 million release clause. We will, trigger that. We will get the deal done for him. I assume he'd want to move to Manchester City. I think he will do. And then we will loan him back to Boca Juniors. He will play there for the rest of, well, our season, not quite their season, till the Copa Libertadores is similar to Julian Alvarez. And then he will come and play for Manchester City starting in Season 2. So now back into the Premier League action. We've sorted out the transfer moves we're going to make. You guys obviously decided no winger. That is fine. Carlos Borges is there. He's wearing the number 11. We'll change that. Oscar Bob set to go out on loan. We're missing John Stones today. Who else are we missing? John Stones, Sergio Gomez and Bernardo Silva all not up for today's game. This is the side we're going to go with. Edison in goal. It's Walker, Diaz, Laporte and Cancelo at the back 4. Rodri, De Bruyne and Gundogan in the midfield 3. Grealish on the left. Foden on the right. Haaland through the middle, Ake, Akanji, Phillips, Mahrez, Palmer, and Julian Alvarez on the bench. As for Spurs, it's Kane, Kulusevski and Son, the front 3. Very worrying. That is a dangerous front 3. Richarlison on the bench as well. Bentancur and Højbjerg in the midfield 2. And then it's Dyer, Sanchez, Romero, the back 3. Emerson and Perisic, the wing backs. Only got a draw against them last time, didn't we? A 2-2 draw at White Hart Lane. A double from Kane. I think a double from Haaland. This time, we're out for 3 points. So it is winter time, and winter time at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City versus Spurs. We welcome Antonio Conte's side, who did keep us down to just 1 point last time out. This is a tough test, a tough task. I'm interested to see how we perform today after the last episode performed pretty well. De Bruyne into Foden. Son with him. De Bruyne clips one in here. Haaland's in there. Haaland over the bar. Maybe should do better on this one, Erling Haaland, when it comes into him. Don't know if he could have took this down. It just gets ahead on it. Back into Cancelo. Just need to slow the game down a little bit. You need control against Spurs. They want to play in the transitions. They want to play on the counter. That's fine. We've got to stop that. Foden. De Bruyne. Big challenge on him by Christian Romero. It's a brilliant challenge, by the way, by Romero, who seems to be sitting on this right-hand side. Into De Bruyne. After Foden. Foden. I haven't been able to find Haaland at all today. That one cross where he got a header on Son. Here comes Spurs in the transition again. Diaz dives in. Son. The pressure from Kyle Walker. Højbjerg. And that is half time. 0-0. Not really created anything, have we? Struggling, really, really difficult to break down this Spurs side. Grealish. De Bruyne. De Bruyne, it's a late challenge on Jack Grealish. Surely this is a card. It is a yellow card for Kulusevski. The referee stopped the game. You assume it's going to be Jack Grealish away from Kulusevski. Oh, it's a late one. It's a real late one by Kulusevski. Gundogan. Grealish. Rides the challenge really well. Cancelo. Gundogan. It's Grealish again. Grealish. Oh, through to Haaland, intercepted. Why did his pass come off the floor, though? Laporte just brings down Harry Kane and takes the yellow card. I'm not taking a risk with the counter from Spurs here. So hard to play against Spurs, they really are. Cross comes in here. Kulusevski had a header. Holding Cancelo. Here's Jack Grealish from Manchester City. And Grealish bursts away on the counter here. And Grealish to Phil Foden. And Phil Foden back to Grealish. And Jack Grealish with a chance. Oh, Grealish should score there. On the counter. Grealish and Foden combine. And Foden into Grealish. He's through the middle here. Just smothered Harry Kane there. Laporte. Cancelo. Grealish. Into De Bruyne. Haaland's offside. He's a 2-yard pass to De Bruyne and Grealish is giving it forwards here. Richarlison on for Kulusevski. So frustrating when the ball just goes nowhere near where I'm passing it. More still. Good play by him. Grealish in there. Oh, Grealish wins it back. Well played. Last chance here. Grealish to Haaland. Haaland! Oh, last minute goal from Erling Haaland. Give City a 1-0 win. And look at him with the fans here. 92nd minute winner from Erling Haaland. Pep Guardiola celebrates. City celebrate. That's a massive, massive goal. Credit to Jack Grealish. Wins it back. Plays a fantastic ball through. Haaland holds off Dyer and smashes it at the near post past the goalkeeper Hugo Lloris. And Manchester City come away with 3 points and a 1-0 win. A deserved 3 points and a 1-0 win. But look at the strength of Haaland here. Get off me, Eric Dyer. Hammers it home. And look at the passion. Look what it means. City 1. Tottenham Hotspur 0. Always struggle against Spurs. Always struggle with the last kick of the game. Erling Haaland has given Manchester City 3 points. What a goal. Important goal that could be in the title race. And even more good news for us. Chelsea draw 1-1. Villa, however, do win 2-0. Newcastle, they draw 1-1 with Arsenal. Wolves beat Nottingham 1-0. So it's us and Wolves at top of the table. Us top with 50. Wolves with 47. Villa with 44. Chelsea, Liverpool down there in 43 and 39. United, Arsenal, Spurs, nowhere near us. Well, one of the young fullbacks in our squad, Thomas Galvez, has opted not to renew his contract with the club. He wishes to join another club, and Crystal Palace have offered 10 million for the young left-back. I mean, for a left-back at his age, it's a very, very good deal. I wonder if we can just get a little bit more out of Crystal Palace here. I don't think it's worth asking for 15 million. What we will do, however, is we will put a buyback clause in there, and we will put on a selling option of 30%. Let's see if Palace will agree to that. So Man City versus Aston Villa away from home today. A few big changes in the side. Villa have gone with Emi Martinez in goal. It's Matty Cash, Diego Carlos, Mings, a new signing from Spurs, Ryan Sessegnon at left back. It's Babukar Kamara, then Donker and Sanson in the midfield three. Buendia on the right, Leon Bailey on the left, and it is Ollie Watkins through the middle on the bench. Ashley Young is there, Bednarak Nakamba, Dosuiz, Archer, and also Danny Ings. Lucas Digne and Augustinson on the reserves. They're not even in the squad concert either. Sessegnon, clearly highly rated by Steven Gerrard. As for us, Ederson starts in goal. It's no Walker today. We're missing a few players. Kyle Walker is out. Rodri is out. And so is Jack Grealish. He is out also. So is Riyad Mahrez. 4 big misses in today's side. So Ederson starts in goal. Cancelo, Stones, Ake and Gomez, the back four. Stones and Ake both up for this one. Akanji also. Maybe Akanji comes on. Diaz on the bench also. It's Phillips in the midfield with Bernardo Silva and Ilkay Gundogan. Foden on the left. Cole Palmer gets his nod to start on the right. Julian Alvarez is the shock start through the middle. On the bench, Erling Haaland, Diary and Bude, who is really up for this game. We don't want another Thomas Galvez situation where Galvez leaving for 10 million looks like to Crystal Palace. So by giving Mbude a bit of game time, a bit of options, a bit of, time around the first team, like we saw with Oscar Bob, perhaps he might want to stay a bit longer at City. He is the future, so is Galvez, but it looks like Galvez won't stay. De Bruyne, Diaz, Akanji, Laporte, and Ortega Moreno all on the bench. So Villa Park, Manchester City versus Aston Villa. It rains in most our games, doesn't it? There's the Villa side, strong Villa side, new signing Ryan Sessegnon in there for them. Ollie Watkins, one to look out for. Cole Palmer gets a Premier League start. Let's see if he impresses. We do intend to embed him really into the side this season. Calvin Phillips in there, big misses, Mahrez, Grealish, and so on. Gundogan runs into Sanson, doesn't stop him. Here's Leon Bailey. Watkins, Sanson, good block by Gundogan. Good play by City. Here's Phil Foden. Well, we're not known for counter-attacking purely, but we're doing it here. Bernardo Silva. Oh, into Joao Cancelo. No De Bruyne either today. He's on the bench. Buendia. Cash. Good swing into Ollie Watkins. Ederson with a save. Nathan Ake can't get it away. Stones does get it away. Very aggressive in the press. Sergio Gomez. One thing he's quality at is crossing. And Cole Palmer's at the far post. It might fall to Bernardo Silva. Good defending. Behind for a corner. First chance we've created, really. Bernardo in. Nathan Ake with a free header, no. Ilkay Gundogan blocked away. Phillips. Back out to Foden. Ake's in there. Alvarez is in there. Ake can't stop it either. Sanson. Oh, brilliant work from Gundogan. Bernardo Silva out too. Phil Foden. Julian Alvarez. Holds on to it. Cancelo. Palmer. Cancelo. Options. Bernardo Silva. Good save by Emi Martinez. Gundogan. Cancelo. Bernardo. Alvarez. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Not a bad cross. Haaland's in there. Over him. Gomez. Bernardo Silva. Referee. Bernardo. Referee's fouled. Where's the advantage? This ref has been terrible. And here's Watkins now. And well read by Stone. This referee. One of the worst we've had all season. Buendia away. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Haaland arriving. Corner ball, is it off Tyrone Mings? I feel so, I think so. Should be anyway, I don't think it will be. It'll be a goal kick. How slow can one be? And then Gundogan passes it first time when I'm not asking him to. Well done, Ake. That's the frustrating thing. They take it 2 years to pass it out from out of the feet. But then Gundogan first time when I'm not asking him to. He'll just knock it round the back and play out a draw here. Long ball. Cancelo. Referee blows the full-time whistle. A 0-0 draw. Not good enough for Manchester City. Not good enough at all. Well, the gap at the top of the table narrows. Chelsea with a 2-0 win and Wolves with a 2-2 draw. Meaning we're top of the table on 51 points still, but very, very lucky, really. We've got the best goal difference in the league. Only scored 37 goals, though. Where are the goals coming from? Purely Erling Haaland and no one else. Well, that £10 million deal has been agreed for Tom Galvez, so he just joined Crystal Palace. Returned to London, came from Watford. 10 million added to the budget. It's a shame to lose him because I thought he was a really good player, but he wants first team football now or sooner than he's going to get it at Manchester City. Well, transfer deadline day at the Etihad will be a quiet one. Only 3 deals happening. Obviously, confirmation of the Ceballos deal. He will join in January, but go back on loan, and he will join officially in the summer. And then Tom Galvez, he joins to join Crystal Palace, or leaves to join Crystal Palace for 10 million. And Finley Burns goes on loan to Swansea. Oscar Bob also left in the transfer window on loan to Leeds United. Another deal sees Mickey Van Sass leave the club. He joins Norwich on loan, in fact, till the end of the season. So match day 25 next against Fulham at home in the Premier League, a game we will simulate before going away to Selhurst Park to face Crystal Palace. We pick up a 4-2 win at home against Fulham. Chelsea win 1-0 against Liverpool. Aston Villa lose. Wolves, they lose as well, 3-1 to Arsenal. I mean, the top of the table is us and Chelsea. Us on 54, Chelsea on 49. Wolves, Villa, Liverpool, Everton, Manchester United, quite a way off us, but not too far. Chelsea are the title rivals this season, and we've already beaten them. As long as we beat the other teams around us, and the lower bottom table teams, we're going to win the league. And just worth noting, the goal ranking in the Premier League, look at that. The record for Mo Salah is 32, is it? And just a bit of an update for the goal ranking in the Premier League. The record for Mo Salah is 32, is it? That's the record in the whole Premier League. Erling Haaland's got 27 Premier League goals already. Closest to him is Martinelli with 15, Salah with 14, Ronaldo with 11. No one's going to stop Haaland this season. He's breaking that record. So a report here coming out from Stoke City, one of our players. It is Liam Delap. Market value around 25 million, currently the 19-year-old. Predicted future value of around 70 million pounds for the big, powerful centre forward. He's powerful, he's got good finishing, he's got good heading, and he's got good pace as well. That's exactly what you want to see in a centre forward, in the mould, really, of Erling Haaland. Now, his rating currently is around 74. We expect him to get to around 86 rated by the top peak of his potential, which could be when he's around 26, 27 years of age. Depends how he grows. Now, in 18 games, he's got 9 goals already in the Championship. Now, he's homegrown, which is a massive thing. He's massive. He's got massive potential. He's strong, he's quick, he's a natural finisher, and an aerial threat, which is something this City side perhaps lack at times. Now, negatives with Liam Delap is his technical ability, and that comes in with his first touch and his link-up play and his passing. They do let him down at times. He is a big man, and it's hard to get his big frame around, but he is very quick for his big frame. Think Erling Haaland, the B-Tech Erling Haaland in a way. And he does have a long strain or a long line of injury issues, which could be a problem. Thigh strains, ankle injury issues, similar to Harry Kane actually. The ankle issues seem to keep coming up with Liam Delap, but he's definitely one to keep an eye on. I think with Haaland and Alvarez in the squad already, it'd be very hard for him to ever make it in the team. But if Haaland was to leave or Alvarez was to leave at some point in the future, then Liam Delap would be top of the list to bring in. We might look to sell him next summer for profit and then get a buyback option to bring him back in the future, like City have done with Lavia and so on, because that seems like the most realistic option for a player like Liam Delap, who will want first team football, and he's not going to get it at the moment at Manchester City. Well, this is the side away to go to Crystal Palace today. They've got Gaita in goal. It's Anderson and Goy at the back. Mitchell and Chris Richards, Milivojevic and Schlupp in the midfield too. Zaha, Ayew, Eze, Mateta, the front three. As for us, we've got lots of problems today. Haaland is out. Phillips is out. Grealish is out. Bernardo Silva is out. Kevin De Bruyne is out. Who else? That is it. Those players are all out. So this is the side we've had to go with. Ederson starts in goal. It's Stones, Captain Diaz, and Laporte at the back 3. Rodri, Gundogan and Foden in midfield 3. Cancelo on the right. Gomez on the left. And it's Mahrez in behind. Julian Alvarez on the bench. We've got Cole Palmer, Carlos Borges, Walker, Lewis, Ake, Akanji and Moreno. So we've got very defensive players on the bench. In Bude, not today. Borges is going to get his chance. Selhurst Park, a difficult place to go. Without Erling Haaland, without Kevin De Bruyne, without Bernardo Silva, without Jack Grealish. It's going to be tough. Here we are at Selhurst Park to face Crystal Palace. No Erling Haaland for Manchester City. No De Bruyne. No Bernardo Silva. Youngster Carlos Borges on the bench, who's accidentally been given the number 11 shirt, and it won't let me change it, so if he comes on, you'll just have to put up with him being number 11. Of course, he wouldn't do in real life. Palace versus City, live from Selhurst Park. Gundogan. Mahrez. Foden. Into Riyad Mahrez, around 1 or 2. Mahrez tries to bend onto towards the top corner. Not a bad attempt by Riyad Mahrez. That's better though. Good start from us here today. Very good start. Phil Foden. Foden. Alvarez! Oh, what a goal by Julian Alvarez. 1-0 lead. Well, no Haaland, no problem. Alvarez scores for Manchester City. Could be his first Premier League goal this season. In the gameplay anyway. He's probably scored in simulations. Foden into him. Good first touch. I think it takes a deflection. On the way through, it doesn't matter. It's a good finish by Julian Alvarez. Perhaps that is him kick-starting his Premier League career now. He's a little bit here. Chris Richards. Ball in behind here. Ayew. Ayew. Cross in here. Diaz. Mateta with the header. It falls just over the bar. Zaha again. Stones can't win that. Cancelo either. Eze. Mateta. Mateta with a hit. Good save by Ederson. Ayew picks it back up. No swing to the far post to Mateta. City get it away and City could counter it. Well, Borges is going to get a game here for Mahrez. Why not? Why not? We're 1-0 up. Just trying the younger players out here. I don't like doing that. Pep would never do that at 1-0. This will be the last time I do it. Borges on. Got no speed in this team, and you look at like a player like Borges who, yes, he's young, but he's got speed, and that's something the team hasn't got. Rico Lewis. Borges. Lewis. And behind to Carlos Borges. Here he comes. Options, Borges. Borges! Oh, what a goal from the youngster. What a goal from the youngster. Perhaps a star has been born here. Where's the number 11? Should be wearing the number 71 or something stupid, wouldn't he? Carlos Borges announced himself as a City winger. Wow, what a goal that is. That's what I've been missing, a player with that. Ball in behind. Took a risk bringing him on, I suppose. Ball in behind to Borges and off he goes. There's no one with him. On his left foot, he's finished it past the goalkeeper. Pure class from the winger. Carlos Borges, remember the name. Could play a lot of football this season, perhaps. Alvarez. Cancelo. Cancelo. Borges in there for the volley. Ilkay Gundogan will hit it instead. Good save by Gaita. Corner Manchester City. Borges has caused problems for the opposition. Fair play. Fair play to the young man. Brought him on. He's on corners now. Whips one in. Rico Lewis will go for it. That is full time. A 2-0 win at Selhurst Park. Tough win. We did it. Alvarez for the goal. And young Carlos Borges with a bit of individual brilliance to give us a 2-0 win. Well, Chelsea draw 1-1. Wolves, they... Where are Wolverhampton Wanderers? They were there, weren't they? They drew 1-1 as well with Liverpool, sorry. So 7 points clear at the top of the Premier League table with 6 draws and 3 losses. This Premier League season has been a mad one so far. So we are looking at a possible midfielder next summer, and Yuri Tillemans could be the one. Predicted market value of around 30 million, but he would cost nothing because his contract is up at Leicester City. Now, he might sign a new deal at Leicester City. That is also an issue, but we are looking to bring him on a free transfer to perhaps be the man, the heir to Ilkay Gundogan. He's got 1 goal and 1 assist in 16 appearances so far this season. Great long lane shooting, great passing, and he can control the tempo of a game, which is something you're really looking for in a midfielder. So he's passing near his pros, his long-range finishing as well, his hard-working ability, and also his close control. He can get out of little tight spaces with his ability on the ball. Now, he's rated at 82 at the moment, and he's got potential of 85, and he is a very interesting option for you guys to look at coming into the next season as our scouts bring these players to us throughout the season. Now, he is a player who's lacking in concentration at times. He can be inconsistent, and his tackling, his defensive awareness isn't the best. And I'd like an all-rounder in midfield, really, if Ilkay wants to go. And I know we've already looked at scout reports on Enzo Fernandez. We've looked at Jude Bellingham. Maxence Kakade is another one, and a few more throughout the season. But Yuri Tillemans is an option that is high on my list, and Pep Guardiola's list, and the sporting director Cheeky's list as an option for next season. Well, it's Brighton next at home in the Premier League game we'll simulate, and you can see some of the top players are back and ready to play. Diaz and Akanji there, Ake, Walker at the back, Roderick, Grealish, and is Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield. 3, Bernardo on the right, Alvarez on the left, Erling Haaland back, he's through the middle. And a 1-0 win at home against Brighton. Chelsea win 3-0, Wolves win 1-0. We're still 7 points clear at top of the table. Our goal difference continues to build. 18 goals conceded, the best in the Premier League. 44 scored, also the best in the Premier League. Well, Sky Sports have picked up the news that Manchester City are about to announce the signing of Ezekiel Ceballos. Pep Guardiola reportedly a massive fan of the winger who will go back on loan to Boca Juniors till the end of the season. Now, this is a very, very similar deal, isn't it, to Julian Alvarez, and considering how successful the Alvarez deal has been, other Premier League clubs should be pretty worried. I know other big teams are interested in Ezekiel Ceballos, such a two-footed winger, but he will be joining Manchester City, and there you can see the Twitter announcement. Welcome to Manchester, welcome to City. It is Julian Alvarez, City player. He is trending in the UK. He is trending worldwide. Kevin De Bruyne has even gone out there to give him a welcome. You can get his Ceballos shirt online as well. This man looking to cause waves in the Premier League next season. He won't be a starter, but I do believe he's going to be the future of this club. Another Argentinian side to the club as well. Building up the old, guard of Carlos Tevez, Sergio Aguero, and Pablo Zabaleta. He's going to be the new players now. Alvarez, Ceballos, perhaps another Argentinian in the future as well. So we do face Crystal Palace again today, but now in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. You see some players are developing overall, so this is how we go with Ortega Moreno starts single. It's Ake, Laporte, Akanji, Enrico Lewis the back 4, Phillips, Captain De Bruyne, and Gundogan in the midfield 3, with Carlos Borges. Yes, he plays. Goal against Palace last time. He's got to start on the left-hand side. Palmer on the right. Alvarez through the middle on the bench. We've got Walker, Gomez, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Grealish, and Erling Haaland. Stones, Mahrez, Diaz, Cancelo, Foden, all rested for today's game. Well, FA Cup action, Manchester City versus Crystal Palace here. Palace, a tough side to face. We've already faced them in today's episode. We got a 2-0 win. And the man who shone was a youngster who's been promoted to the first team after Oscar Bob left on loan. Carlos Borges scored a goal off the bench after a risky substitution to bring him on. He starts today. Back they go, Lewis. Can't win that one. Laporte out to Eze. Long ball in behind to Edouard. And the FA Cup. Replay there shows Edouard was quite a way offside. Into Cole Palmer. Opportunity here for Palmer. Palmer still going here. Palmer! Defended away. Corner ball for Manchester City. Unlucky Cole Palmer. Made a run there. He's gliding along the ground, Palmer. Back into Gundogan again. Back into Borges once more. Borges into Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis with a chance here. Good save by Johnstone. Oh, Borges into, I think it was Doucouré in the middle. Olden Ake nods it back down to Manuel Akanji. Deals that well. Ake. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Looks like it's going to be all square at half time. It is going to be all square at half time. 0-0 between City and Palace. We've had the best chance. Loese had one that just went flash past the post, didn't it? Not a bit great ball to Borges. Actually, a shocking ball by Gundogan to Borges. Borges got it back though. It's a foul by Gundogan. Wow, this episode's been frustrating for stuff like that, hasn't it? Feels like it to me. Foul after foul. Refereeing being just genuinely poor. Well, Alvarez is through the middle here. Julian Alvarez. Alvarez! 1-0 Manchester City. Julian Alvarez. 2 in his last 2 games now. 2 in his last 2. Good ball by De Bruyne. Cuts them open. Anderson out of position. Alvarez holds off Goy. Taps it past Gaita. 1-0 lead in the FA Cup. Pulling Alvarez with another goal for himself. There's Ortega. Fires it out. It's Bernardo Silva. What a pass that is. Bernardo. De Bruyne. Oh, Borges. Borges again! It's another goal against Crystal Palace. He's a right winger. He's a right winger. He shouldn't play in the left. Carlos Borges. 2 games against Crystal Palace for the young winger. 2 goals. Got to play him on the right-hand side, haven't we? Look at the space he's got here. De Bruyne, what a ball. 2nd assist for KDB. What a finish by Borges. He's got to play in the right wing. I think that is pretty much a given now, isn't it? He's moved to the right there. Straight away, he scored Alvarez. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, went to square it to Alvarez. Oh, Kanji's lost it. Zah, proper cup tie, this one, isn't it? Here comes Eze. Could go anywhere. Mateta, blocked away. Oh, Ortega Moreno. Great reactions, actually. An offside against Eze. Moreno did well to save that. It deflected. Ake, what are you doing? What are you doing, Nathan Ake? Second yellow is off. You idiot. Utter idiot, Nathan Ake. Why has he done that? Oh, I don't care. We're 2-0 up here with minutes left. But what's Ake doing there? So stupid. Chance for Palace. Well, I do care. Cracking overhead kick from Eze. Nathan Ake at fault for this one. Why would he just pull him down? Just don't get it from Ake. It's a blatant yellow card. What a goal by Eze, by the way. Long by Palace. Well, they could do it here. Elise. What a ball. Akanji saves his side. Eze again. Flips the great block. De Bruyne. City counter. Grealish fouled. Free kick. Jeffrey Schlupp gets the yellow card for that one. To Alvarez. To Grealish. Grealish. Borges at the far post. De Bruyne with a hit. Oh, and Kevin De Bruyne smashed one in the bottom corner. 3-1 City. We're going to the semi-finals of the FA Cup here. Trophy on the line. And we perform. Alvarez, great ball into Grealish. Borges just misses it. And Kevin De Bruyne, one touch. Bang, bottom corner. What a hit from KDB. City go to the FA Cup semi-final with a big 3-1 win. Carlos Borges shines again on that right-hand side. And City look quite good. Ake, silly yellow card to get the red. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video if you aren't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll see you next time.